Hey, what's up guys, Craze here, and today we have some brand new Interceptor video coming our way from IGN, a few build examples in it that look extremely powerful, and we're going to go over all of that in just a minute, as well as a few more details regarding the game itself, exclusive pre-order content, some brand new skins, so I am excited to bring you all of this. But before moving on, if you guys want to take your chance at winning one of the 4 Origin Premier codes, which will also give you access to this month's Anthem VIP Demo, which will be on the 25th, then you can go ahead and check out this official Anthem Twitter post and follow the simple instructions on it. It's super simple, just go ahead and do it if you want to. But we've got this new 3-minute video footage coming our way from IGN, and it goes into a few build ideas for the Interceptor. They work very well together and they're pretty much self-sufficient. Now it goes without saying that the Interceptor is the assassin type class in Anthem. It has by far the highest mobility out of all of the javelins, the highest amount of dodges, being able to pull off a triple dodge, huge damage potential, but all of this comes at a cost, and that is survivability. It's not the worst of the bunch, but the Interceptor starts with only 2 health bar sections at level 1 as well as a shield, but you would be pleased to know that this shield regenerates faster the more you move and the more agile you are, so it will pretty much reward you the more mobile you are, the more movement you have in your actions and all of that. Its starter abilities are the Acid Bomb and the Plasma Stars in the offense category, which you can get at level 1, but you will eventually be able to unlock other powerful abilities and gear pieces for a lot of varied loadouts, including a full melee build that can chain detonations without relying on party members priming your targets. So as I've said, the Interceptor can be pretty much self-reliant, well, most of the time. In the video provided by IGN, we can see the Interceptor having a 4-section health bar, which means that it's been leveled quite a bit and has acquired some gear. Presumably that's going to be the same in the demo as well. As you may or may not know, you're going to begin at level 10, and by then we should have some like default gear and all of that. The 2 abilities used in the first few seconds of the footage are the Cryoglaves, a projectile based attack that freezes its target and primes it for detonation, and the second offensive ability used is the Nova Strike, which is a detonator type skill able to do massive damage. And when these 2 abilities get combined, you'll see some amazing results. You'll be able to not only do massive bonus combo damage to your target and in an area around them, but also apply a frost aura on yourself, which will further slow down the enemies you get in contact with. So all of these attacks, all of these abilities synergize perfectly with one another. You'll be able to detonate your target, and since you're doing melee damage anyway and are in melee range to most of your enemies, you'll also apply these debuffs to them, so that is absolutely amazing. It's not the only one that you can build, but it's one of the examples and it looks pretty cool. Furthermore, thanks to an amazing support ability the Interceptor has, which is called Target Beacon, you'll also be able to increase the damage dealt to your current target, but if it dies under its effect, it will also make it transfer to the nearby target as well. Of course, there are other weapons in your arsenal if you want to switch them up. One such example is given later in the video, and I'm not going to go over the full build, but it's the one that applies acid debuffs and then detonate it. Acid debuffs on enemies, such as the one coming from the Interceptor Acid Spray, which is shown by IGN, will cause enemies to take more damage from all of the sources, meaning that not only do you provide additional damage and DPS for yourself, but for your entire party as well. There are 2 offensive slots for each javelin with 5 different types of options for each, which means that you can combine and specialize yourself however you want, especially with the Interceptor, which is very versatile. You can focus yourself to become a single target Glasscannon DPS or a multi-target AoE damage build. You can make yourself more support type or more damage type or a combination of the 2, so it's pretty damn good thanks to its both offensive and support abilities. Finally, the Interceptor's ultimate ability, called the Assassin's Blades, will make you become supercharged, and pretty much it will make your attacks to go even faster. You'll be able to attack at a much higher rate of speed. The bonus here is that you're immune to damage during this ultimate, which already lasts quite a bit, as you can see from this footage. So you can use this in 2 ways. You can either use this offensively or defensively. For example, let's say you're low on health, you can pretty much go ahead and pop this this ability up, you'll be immune during this duration, and during it you'll be able to kill enemies, pick up those health bars, also regenerate your shield since you're moving all over the place, and all of this while you're immune. Or likewise, let's say you've just downed the enemy, let's say there's a huge boss that you just incapacitated for a few seconds, or you're going through a burnout phase, you can pop this one offensively and just do as much damage as possible in that time frame. There are other build ideas for the Interceptor, as I've said, and just from skimming the information we have at hand, I believe that probably the strongest one, or at the very least the one that will provide you the most amount of DPS under the perfect circumstances, would be to first use the beacon in order to make your target receive even more damage, then apply an acid attack on it, either from your acid grenade or from your acid spray, and then just detonate all of that, and the entire party will be able to do additional damage since all the damage is increased from all sources. I believe this would be probably the perfect circumstance, especially on huge bosses, and even more so if you're specializing on single target damage. But that's all there is with the builds themselves. You also have some other information, as I've said, regarding exclusive skins and pre-purchases. Now, there are certain retailers throughout the world that sell specialized steel boxes of Anthem that contain some really nice goodies on top of the steel box itself, which looks quite good, I might say. There's also some additional skins to the already existing ones. So for example, if you're going to purchase stuff from game.co.uk, you're not only going to get the Legion of Dawn edition, but you're also going to get the exclusive steel box and an additional Edge of Resolve skin for your javelins. It looks quite interesting. I'm not even certain if this isn't the one showed in many of the trailers we've seen so far. So if you're planning to buy this, or if you didn't buy it yet and you are looking forward to pre-order Anthem, especially the physical edition, then you can go ahead and check all of these retailers. I'm not really sure which ones out of the UK are doing this as well, but I've heard there are definitely others doing this as well, so just keep an eye out on what is being sold out there. But that is pretty much everything we have for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Also, quick announcement, if you guys want to like discuss Anthem a little bit more, if you want to group up when the game comes out and have a party to join, then you can go ahead and join my Discord. It's in the comment section below, and that's pretty much it. That's all we have for today, guys. Peace out.